Hello everybody, how's it going? Good to see everybody tuning in early and hanging out in chat. Mr. Neat, Telokfin, Seebly TV, Orin Games, Rakazor, Chronometrics, how's it going everybody? Orin, you would totally use cute emotes, or use emotes of the cute demon everywhere. I'll definitely keep that in mind. I think we have an emote slot or two floating at the moment. And at the rate you guys have been generous to me, we'll probably open up more soon. So I'll probably in the intermediate future be looking to fill more emote slots. I was actually just about to look into that, Mr. Neat, whether we're starting from a streak or zero. I know our alternating streak is at 0, but I don't remember if we have class streaks, so I'm going to check on that in a second here. Did I just get a new haircut? I just washed my hair right before the stream. It's still a little wet, I think. I did get a haircut like a week and a half ago. So it's a new haircut relative to when I last streamed, yes. Or before I went on vacation, rather. Hey, Paper Frog. So let's look. Statistics, run history here. So we got a defect run all the way to the heart and died. I do remember this one. That was a pretty good run. And we had some pretty bad attempts before that, looks like. But I think we're on an ironclad streak. Wins here, ironclad. No, all runs, ironclad. That's what I meant to look at. 1, 2, 3. We're on a 3-0 with ironclad. And the other two, there's no streak. Oh, it's good to be back, Just Prob. I definitely missed the stream quite badly when I was away. So look, we most recently died on defect. We'll jump into an ironclad run and lose that streak too. That sounds perfect. Excellent. Just wipe the slate. Or keep it going. Those are both exciting options. So I'm happy to either win or lose this. I do mean that sincerely too. Oh man, I can hit a lot of fires and elites if I head up this direction. Going into a late Hexaghost here, we got a couple... We get 2 hallway fights, 3 events. Hit a fire, followed by 2 more fires, followed by another fire, followed by dunking an elite in the face. That sounds incredible. How many fires is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's enough to maybe, like, think about Searing Blow if we see one. What are my other options? I guess I should, like, consider other paths other than that one, even though that one looks really, really incredible. Nah, there's nothing here that's even remotely as good. Random rare to really, really kick it up a notch? It's an interesting idea. Yeah, that is way above average. At a shop on floor 3 with Silent, and you had a choice between Shuriken or Letter Opener. That is a very tough choice. I think either of those are totally viable selections, and barring anything, like you've got what, 1 card pick to work off of other than that, so if you picked up, I don't know if that's even enough information to like change it, right? Like maybe if your floor 1 pick was an Adrenaline or something, you'd be like, oh, take the Letter Opener, but beyond that, that's just kind of like pick your favorite, yeah? I don't know that I could quantify any power level difference between the two of them beyond that. Maybe I'd be a little... Actually, it might depend on my Act 1 boss, now that I think about it. The Letter Opener is, if we're talking that early, we can build around it. So we can look at the Act 1 boss as an assessment, as which of those two we're going to have a better matchup against, right? And say that Slime Boss is going to be much more easily defeated by Letter Opener for the AoE damage, probably. Whereas the other bosses will probably reward you more for playing attacks. Well, Guardian... Actually, maybe Guardian is... Hexago's definitely Shuriken. But Guardian might be better to Letter Opener. Hey Jubba Dubba! I'm doing great, how are you? We're just eyeballing our incredible 5 Fire 2 Elite Path, possibly Burning Elite Path, here in Act 1 and deciding which whale bonus to take. Normally I would like 100 gold, but I don't actually have a store that I can see. Like, maybe we get one here, and the 100 gold is useful, but it's equally probable this 100 gold does absolutely nothing for us in Act 1. Rare card could be dead, it could be something incredible, like Immolate or Fiend Fire or Bludgeon. All of those would be incredible. Bead would be incredible. Or I can take 18 or remove 2, and that's it's a little sketchy. Given how many fires we have, if we can get past this elite, that's totally fine and probably very good. But leading up to this elite? Questionable. It's also a little questionable to remove 2 against Hexa. Nah, not that questionable. Not on Ascension 15. Having a thinner deck does make you a little bit more vulnerable to having status cards added, but on Ascension 15 it's not nearly as bad as on A20. I will take the random rare, though. Get a Dark Embrace. Whenever a card is exhausted, draw 1 card. Well, not a very useful card right now, but a very strong one in the long run. It's also very helpful against the 3 Centuries Elite fight. So there's some immediate value to it. But mostly we're disappointed that that happened, and we're equally disappointed with this opening draw that's going to result in us taking probably 20 damage to this bird. If I had to guess. Okay, so 19's a really bad hit point value for you to be at, because that is not within killing range of 3 strikes. So I either take 5 to guarantee... Is that a guaranteed kill? Yeah, it is a guaranteed kill if I strike. Okay, we'll just take the 5. That is way less than 20. Yeah, and we take an additional 14 if I hadn't played that strike here. So that was definitely the right call. Hooray for making the correct decision. Spot weakness, hey! Enemy intends to attack, gain 3 strength. Early strength gain on Ironclad, I think, is always something to really be happy about seeing. As it provides a lot of immediate utility in Act 1 and works well throughout the entire game. Upgrade 2 with a regen potion? Heck yeah. Bash Defend. Couldn't have asked for better hits, truthfully. And another... Oh man, this deck is... So we just got 3 upgrades, and we're gonna get 5 fires. How many upgrades is this deck gonna have by the end of Act 1? The answer, all of them? And none of them are strikes. That's impeccable. Do I think I can stall this fight long enough to get full value out of the regen potion? Is a question that I don't know the answer to. So I think I'm not worried about having a potion drop here. I think I just wait for the actual elite fight to use it. Seems totally reasonable. All the way to Ascension 20 Act 3, second boss without seeing a single focus increasing card. That is never a good feeling. But it is, I think, something you find yourself needing to plan for. Can't kill them both, right? No. There's only, what? 3 focus increasing cards in the entire game? Defragment, Consume, Bias Cognition. 2 uncommons and 1 rare. Finding specific ones is next to impossible. So it's, like, not statistically unlikely that you go through an entire run without finding a focus card. Disarm. Disarm against Hexaghost. I'm liking this Disarm a whole lot. I'm definitely also liking this Gambler's Brew a whole lot. I think we're okay against the Elite with our current deck. Oh, this even goes with the Dark Embrace, right? Yeah. Even more reason to take this. Because we have a Dark Embrace. Focus or orb slots, never both. It's even harder to get orb slots. Only 1 card that gives you orb slots now that they changed Vision. And a couple of relics. It is rare to not see any form of focus at all. It's definitely rare, but it does happen. You gotta have a plan. I would tell you like what that plan needs to be, but I'm still figuring that out myself. There are definitely ways he has to win without the focus, but it is tough to figure out what they are. Usually involves doing something wacky with your relics. Like we had a defect run get really far off the back of Shuriken Ornamental Fan the other day. Although that one did have a lot of focus, but I think that same core mechanism could have gotten to the end of Act 3 on Ascension 15, certainly. On a Ascension 20 run, you are pretty limited in your options, it's true. Okay, Jawworm is not who I wanted to see here. Not one bit. Bash Disarm. Seems good to me. Okay, so we just full block. Probably have to kill next turn. I can kill, but I'll lose... I'll lose a little bit of regen value if I kill him here, but I'm probably risking damage. We're gonna shield for 9. I won't kill with 2 strikes, so I really, really, really don't want to not kill you. Alright. String low second wind cleave. Do I feel the need for an area of effect attack? Kind of. I would like Whirlwind instead. Or Immolate. This is a little bit iffy. It's nice just to have another attack to going into this elite fight. TBH. Let's upgrade the cleave, I think. So we just have a hard-hitting attack. And we'll be happy to have an upgraded cleave in most of the other fights in the game. And then we just want to make sure we remove a lot of strikes in Act 2 or something. Cards are by constantly evoking orbs. Yeah. That is the main strategy. And was there a Searing Blow there? I literally didn't even see it. My brain tuned it out. It was like, it's not floor 1, you just ignore this card. With a spot weakness, we don't want to do Searing Blow anyway. Bash Disarm. Definitely want to wake him up so spot weakness hits next turn. Ooh. Didn't think about that, actually. That I could have drawn into it. Glad I didn't. We do shuffle the deck because of that without spot weakness in it, which kind of sucks, but also kind of doesn't at the same time. Mostly because I think we're okay either way. Just gonna double block. I think this is a race I win pretty handily. With the cards I'm forced to play. I'd be wrong about that. Definitely playing this. Let's do 19. Cleave is not going to be a kill, right? On its own, so I defend 1 strike once. Or even... No, I'll draw 3 attacks, so I defend twice here. I can guarantee that with a Gambler's Brew if I feel the need to. Nope. Bottled Cleave is not something I'm that excited about. Hey, Digital Shuckle, I'm doing great. Happy to be alive and playing some Slay the Spire. Got all my losing out of my system last night, hopefully. Did get pretty bodied by A20 last night. It was kind of a rude awakening, like, just kind of little things change when you play one difficulty more than the others. Like, you get a baseline, like, feel evaluation. How much damage am I going to take in this fight? Like, how How likely am I to win this boss fight that gets thrown completely off when you change the difficulty? I don't want to play the seed and see how Bottled Searing goes. You should. I'm taking a Shockwave here. Take a Shockwave, and we either bottle a Cleave Plus or skip. I would bottle a Whirlwind. I will not bottle a Cleave. I could bottle a